be named.
Preon Terraces.
It's like as if this map tile set wasn't already enough to put me on tilt for map design. It's the fact that creep seems to bug out on this map. It looks like it's balding, like as you said that last time.
Huh. Yeah.
But all right, it's tied up 1-1 here in this best of 5. Spawning here in the top left. Play for Sidestorm Gaming. It's the blue Zerg player True. Woo!
In the bottom right, as the red Zerg, it's Rocket Hyun.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so we've actually used up most of the promo codes for this initial new promo code. Is going to be Trun. And what's cool about this is MATCHERINO is raising the cap on this. So I want to explain this before I get into the matchup too much. Default prize pool was $250, meaning that like no matter how much money was raised or how many people used the website, these guys bring it at $250 no matter what. MATCHERINO is raising this by another $100. However, each of these new promo codes is only worth 50 cents. So again, I don't know if we can convince all of you to do this for 50 cents per code, but taking 2 seconds to go to the website, you don't have to donate any money out of your own pocket. 50 cents will go towards the players, and once again, all of the money goes towards the players. No, there's no skimming off the top. No one's getting anything like on the side. Like 100% of the money is going to the players. And promo code for that is going to be TRUN, T-U-R-N. Whoops, because Take TV's in here. His new promo code for another $100, by the way. So just simply TRUN. We'll update the bot with that link. But very big difference in this game in that double golds, because that's what Preon Terraces offers for True, whereas Hyun goes for gold and another normal base.
Yeah, they both went for a 3 hatch for a pool too, so both being very greedy. That's quite surprising for True. Hyun makes a little more sense. You know, you smack down their 3 base and then you do a super greedy build after that. It just seems to be common in best of 5s, especially. But new sub, thank you so much to Dukinator.
Dukinator 01.
Yeah. And this game's gonna get a little weird. True will have that 3rd base as another gold, but it won't really be mining that much for a while. So they're gonna be even on production, and why would he say that?
Because True's a cheeky guy who actually talks quite a bit, if you recall, from several past matchups. True in parting, True in patience. True's a cheeky guy, and I love him for it.
Hyun's gonna go for a Roachborn really quick here. Skips speed, in fact. This is dangerous. Very dangerous. Mass amounts of Lings will be able to beat out Roaches, and with an increased gold economy, and of course a fast 3 hatch, you do have that production of Lings to overwhelm whatever Roaches Hyun will be able to afford. We'll see how this will actually play out.
There's so many things I want to talk about for this matchup and for this game, but all of it kind of gets thrown out the window by the fact that it's Preon Terraces and the influence of gold bases. I mean, in general, you're going to need less workers for the same amount of income you would normally have, which opens up supply for possibly army. But unfortunately, and we've talked about this as well, there's no version of like a gold gas geyser. So you're still going to be somewhat limited on how many roaches you can make, but I guess peppering things like Lings or Queens could certainly be cool.
I don't think True realizes that the Roaches are out quite yet. His Overlord barely doesn't see them. This would be really important if that he does, so he can start getting Lings. That's the only thing he can get, is just a lot of Lings. But he's still getting drones. He's now up 10, maybe 13 drones.
And once again, just addressing some questions in chat about the way MATCHERINO works. They weren't expecting everyone to use up that promo code so quickly, so they had to make a new one. And that's why Trun is the new promo code, guys. Sorry if there's some confusion. It's just, again, they know as well. 3,000 people, expecting maybe 300 codes used. I don't think they expected all this to get raised up so quickly. So they did create that new code to compensate. TRUN. Thank you, KJ Freedom, for the 2-month resub. Oh, that's actually True's manager, I believe, coming in to cheer him on here. And we are up to $283.60 raised for this show match, by the way. Awesome stuff, guys. Good way to support the players. I love it. But of course, let's not forget the other matchups are available, so if you haven't already, go and visit them. On the website, you can find all the information there on Team Liquid as well. if one of the mods could link the main Team Liquid thread, that'd be great.
So True never actually got his speed. He must have canceled it thinking that the game was going to be very macro-oriented. And, well, it turns out it is going to be. Not what I was expecting with Hyun's really quick Roach Warren and actually getting those Roaches very quickly. Had he attacked, he would have been able to cut a little better against just slow Lings and probably would have been able to do a lot of damage. But that time has passed. True is getting upgrades, he's getting speed, he's getting some Roach Warren as well. And I don't know, like, the game's not bad for Hyun, right? Like, he's still up in workers, which is great, but I just thought he was going to do something different, basically. Better? I don't know, but different. Notice those upgrades for True are going to be on his Lings, despite getting a Roach Warren. He's going for lots of Lings. These will be able to surround Roaches, sure, in low numbers, but, you know, as the game gets to the mid-game, it's less about surrounding Roaches and more just about basically running every which way and forcing the Roaches to break apart from each other, and then maybe you can get a surround on them. Infestation Pit's gonna go down, and I think he's gonna try and go for really quick ultras. This is a super dangerous build in ZVZ. I mean, we had like a month in like Wings of Liberty where it was kind of popular. It didn't even really work though, and especially like a small rush distance like Preon Terraces, it's not exactly a huge map. That's where the Lings really have to come in if that is what he's doing. Like, maybe he gets Infestors, I don't know. But if that's what he's going for, it's going to take so long, and the Lings have to constantly buy time.
Thank you, Murloc Queen, for the new sub, by the way.
Yeah.
Has Trun already been used up? Everyone's saying code Trun's already been used up.
See, only 315 is the number.
Yeah, it should be up to 350. So I don't know. Maybe there's some bugs. Guys, we had some issues with the website earlier. To be completely clear, the normal guy who does this with us is not available today. So we've got some poor intern who's probably stressed as hell, thinking like, "Oh God, I've never had to deal with so much traffic before. Like, what's happening? What's happening? Oh my God, oh my God!" So.
Yeah.
After this game, I want to focus on the game. We actually got a really cool game. We're going to have Lurkers versus possibly Ultras and Vipers. I mean, we'll work on getting things fixed for you guys afterwards. We'll make sure that all the players get the most money they can. You guys know us. You know how it's done. But this is a really freaking cool game. And, well, possibly a cool game, I should say. This is getting a little bit messy. Lots of Lings catch them off guard over here on the left side. Two Spine Claws are going to try to defend. Sitting inside the mineral lines might be the best bet here for Hyun, as those Lings can't get us around. But, you know, that fourth base wasn't canceled. It was killed, and that's going to sting just a bit. Surprisingly, though, despite all this gold income, both players have managed to keep their mineral counts fairly low while this has been going on. So good macro on both sides. But these Lings starting to overwhelm. Just a little too many. Hyun finds himself not in a... Well, he needs to have his back in a corner, actually, so these Lings can't get this around. But he is backed into a corner pretty badly. In fact, he might just lose the game here.
True, just absolutely running over him with a lot of Lings. I mean, he messed up the split, I would say, just by splitting his Hydras and his Roaches apart. So the Hydra is completely defenseless. Died fairly quickly, and then the Roaches just weren't high enough in number to defend the rest. So while True's ultimate goal was to get two Ultras with really nice upgrades, I don't think he doesn't even need to. Hyun not expecting Lings to be such a problem.
Well, the nuance of beauty here is just the timing on this hitting before the Lurker dome is complete. I mean, if there's Lurkers out, these Lings get shredded. But secondly, that attack, this was not just like simply go for 100 Lings in a move. He distracted Hyun, as you said. He split his forces to try and defend this fourth. That left him with not enough. That big flank absolutely caused this GG. And True will now lead the series 2-1. Woo!